Well, hello, stamping friends. This is Tracy Rather from Plum Crazy Stamping. And as I'm getting started here, I want to make sure that you can hear me. So as you're coming aboard today, please let me know who you are and where you're watching from. And also just confirm that you can hear me, please. So let's see. Today is March 27th. And gosh, the last live of the month of March, the National uh, Crafting Month for all of us that are into stamping. And let's see, what else can I tell you while I'm waiting for someone to come on and let me know if you can hear me? We're going to be doing something today with the Inked Botanicals Suite, and this is from the annual catalog on page 94. And I shared a card with you last week, so I'm just looking for some comments to see if you can hear me. Betty, hello. Can you hear me? Please let me know if the audio is working right. This is the second time I'm using this new software. So just want to check it out here. Waiting for a comment on the audio, please. Anyway, I'm going to, oh, excellent, Betty, thank you. All right, now that that's confirmed, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, we're going to use the same stamp set I used last week. So let me move the catalog out of the way. And I'll just give you that sneak peek of the card that I did last time. So this was that card. It was a quick and easy fun fold. So if you didn't happen to see this, you can just go back and the live video is there. Hi, Sharon. Nice to see you. Today we're going to make two cards and really focus on what we're doing on the front of the card, although I'm trying to do something a little nice on the inside of the card too. Well, let me see. I'm sorry. I'm showing you these things and not showing you the desktop. So this is one of the cards we're going to make today. The one that I was showing you from last week is this one, which was a fun fold. And so if you didn't get an opportunity to watch that, this will be on my business page, Plum Crazy Stamping on Facebook. All right. And we're going to go get going on our card for today. So let me just change the view so that you can see more of the desktop. There you go. And we're going to bring in all of the parts and pieces for this card. So let me show you. I'm going to do something a little different. This is still a half a piece of 8.5 by 11, but it is cut horizontally instead of vertically. So it actually measures 4 1/4 by 11. And I'm doing the score line at 5.5. So we've got the card base ready. And then I used the scalloped contour dies, which I want to let you know is actually going to be retiring. And I can't tell you how frequently I use these dies. During the next card, I'll be cutting some things out. But let me just remind you about these dies. Here's a number of them, and here's some more of them that we're going to be cutting out today. But these are beautiful, and if you were interested, I wouldn't want you to miss the opportunity to get these. So, yeah, they're awesome. And what I did is I actually wanted the 4 by 5 1/4 inch background here with the designer series paper, but I'm going to cover it up with a piece of white that I'm actually going to stamp on. And so I will cover up that whole area. Why not cut something out so I can use it on another card? When I see this card, has a little cut in it. So I'm going to cut a new one here. And as I go progressively through the sizes of card fronts, this is going to be 3 3/4 instead of 4. So we'll cut that. Or you probably can't see it. And then going this way, it's going to be 4 3/4. Whoops, I'm going to have to put it down here. There we go. 4 3/4. And I'll cut that part off. And then this should be the right size, hopefully. Actually, I cut it a little bit wider on the top and bottom, but that's fine. It'll work just fine. Because I still will not see it. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to glue down this designer series paper layer. Once again, today I'm just kind of focusing on doing different layers and how that can really make your card look nice. Very easy. Always trying to do easy, right? And get the most out of our designer series paper. And that's why I'm showing you how I cut out, you know, another card front with those dies. Okay, I'm not going to glue on the next layer until I get done stamping it. So let me just close my glue here a minute, and we're going to go ahead and make this card front. And I'm going to use Lost Lagoon, and I am using the inked and tiled stamp set. And so this is also retiring. And this stamp set is so easy and quick to make a beautiful card. So just want to share that with you. And this is also my product spotlight. So if you buy the bundle of the stamps and the punches, or just the stamp set, or just the designer series paper, you can get a 4-card free tutorial from me. So just want to make you aware of that. We're going to go ahead and use this larger flower for the front of our card. Okay. Let me move this. I tried to put the camera a little bit closer so it's a little easier for you to see, so you won't see as much of my desktop, but you will be able to see more up close. So I'm going to put this off to the side of our card front. There we go with that image. And then let me get the leafy image. I just love this leafy image. Oh my gosh, I could use it with so many other sets. It's so pretty. All right, and so I'm going to use this as just some leaves on the bottom. And I'm going to ink it up again, full strength, to put the leaves on the other side. Okay, and now I'm going to ink it up again, but I'm going to stamp it off because I want to add some more leaves in the background, but I don't want them to be as dark. So I'm going to stamp this off, and then I'm going to tilt this just a little differently and get a lighter background. And I'm going to do that again, stamping it off again. And I want to do it one more time because I don't like that that's just blank right there. So I'm going to ink that up again, stamp it off, and then I'm literally going to line up one of those leaves right there. All right, so there is the front of our card. And then I want to go ahead and stamp the sentiment label, which is a part of the die set. Gosh, where did I get this from? This is from the die set for the stamp set called Thoughtful Expressions. These are the dies that match it. So this is the stamp set. These are the dies, and I used these labels. This is a wonderful set of labels. And just these, they're not circles, but they're really cool for making labels for different things on your cards or making your photo your focal images really stand out. So I already cut that out. And because these are cling stamps, I don't need to, trying to do two things at once here. I want to find this sentiment. Now I don't remember what I was saying, but anyway. I already cut the labels out, and I have extra ones. I just kind of keep them once I'm doing cutting. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you, because these are the cling stamps. I don't have to have my pierce mat to do my stamping. So there we go with that. We have our sentiment. All right, and now I want to do a little stamping for the inside of the card. So I've got a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white, and I did use the sprig of flowers from this Thoughtful Expressions. I really liked just that little sprig to put in here, so I decided to add just an image from another stamp set. Slide this up here. And what I liked about this is it's flat on one side. So I want to line that up on the corner of my card insert, leaving as much room as I can write for someone to write. And then I have this, when I cut from my 4 by 6 inch, I have a 3/4 inch piece of the Designer Series paper. And this time I decided, instead of going right up to the top, I wanted to leave a little white showing, and it looks just a little bit different. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm ready to go ahead and put the card insert inside. Hi, Florence. Hi, Betty. Oh, I'm glad you're liking this card, Sharon. Excellent. And this is really easy, but wow, I think this card just looks so nice. I tell you, I'm getting into Lost Lagoon. This is the Designer Series paper from Inked and Tiled. And wow, these papers, now they come in all different colors that go with it, but I'll just show you that these papers are amazing. I love the designs. And so there is, I believe, 48 sheets in this 6 by 6 packet. All right, so we've got the inside. Let's go ahead now, and now we'll layer the outside. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on the front. And I'm just going to be mindful of making sure I cover up where I cut out that other card front. And then I want to pop up my sentiment here. So I'm just going to grab some dimensionals. There we go. So if you happen to be watching this on Facebook, thank you for doing comments. I'm reading them right now. Also, if you're on YouTube, if you sign into your Google account, then you'll be able to leave comments on the YouTube broadcast, and I would appreciate that. And please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube so that you'll be notified when I do another live. So this is our first card today. Excuse me. Very simple, but really so very pretty. All right, let's go ahead on to the second card, and I'm going to do a little die cutting with this one. So here's our second card, and these are both from the contour dies set. That is going away, as is the sentiment label. And then on the inside, I just decided to do a little something different, and we'll do something different when we make the card today. But one of the things I wanted to show you is, so when I am, and I always like to try to do these a little bit at an angle if I can. It's a little easier to get it to go through the machine if you are not going on the flat part. If you come in on a point, it goes much easier through the die cut and emboss machine. And then I'm going to put another die in here. I'm not using it on this card, but why not cut it when I am putting it through the embossing machine and just save some embossing on another day. And then this is just a piece of designer series paper. And once again, I've got room on my plate, so why not get another one cut? So I'll just show you. I just set it on there. Why not take advantage of each time I pass things through my machine to get the most out of it? So I'm just going to go over to the side here, put the sandwich together, and go ahead and die cut this. So just a minute, and I'll be right back. Oop, and it slid on me. Back it out a little bit. Let's see if I can keep it going through the whole thing. All right. Yeah, this one came off the edge. Well, I didn't take the time to fix it, so we'll just leave that off to the side, and I'll fix that later. And then I've got the die cut. Now, this could also be used, even scrapbooking, this could be used. So just kind of keep that to the side. Then I've got this that I'm going to keep for another day. And then this is the one that I'm using in the card we're making today. All right, take your pick tool and just punch out all of these little die cuts that didn't pop out. Yeah, it did pretty good. Just a few of them to get out of the way there. There you go. Sorry, I don't know where it went. Okay, so 4.25 by 11. Oh, and this one I didn't score, but I'll just fold, and that would be at 5.5. And I'll use my bone folder to just make the nice crisp edge. It really does make a difference. I'll tell you, this is one of those tools that I know I just take for granted a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one on, this background. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, this Lost Lagoon is so pretty. All right, and now I'm going to layer another of those backgrounds using that same die set. And depending on the different papers you use, in addition to cardstock or using cardstock that you've put through an embossing folder, and then using these dies, like I said, the sky is the limit with this, and I love these dies. All right, now we've got the label that's going to match. So I'm using the Pool Party. So this color on this designer series paper is Lost Lagoon and Pool Party. So I decided to use a little Pool Party to make it pop. So let's just get the sentiment for that. And I'm going to use Lost Lagoon, so just a little bit darker ink. Just want to check that I've got it inked up well. And then set this down here. I think actually I'll put it on our paper here. And just try to do it as straight as I can. Okay, so sometimes there are no words. I'm going to put that on here. And this time I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. Okay. All right, and so then when I made the front of this card, I decided I had a scrap that was a square. I put white on it to try to bring in the white on the outside of the card, and then fussy cut around this flower. And I think this time I'm going to put flowers on the front and not put them in the square like I did there. So I just am looking for, if I have, of course, now I'm looking for the Pool Party scrap that I want. And I think I cut it into a die cut, so I'm going to have to use that. So let's just do one flower with Lost Lagoon. I don't know that I can get two of them on here. I know I can get one. Let's see if I can get two. Oh, sure enough. I'm going to put two on here. And then I'm going to fussy cut them. Now, if I wasn't on a broadcast with you, I would have went to my filing cabinet and gotten another piece of Lost Lagoon, but I'm sorry, Pool Party. But since we're on, I'll just use this other thing I had cut out. So fussy cutting, you always move the paper that you're fussy cutting and not the scissors. We've got that one. So as I'm working on this flower, I'll just remind you, next month, I'm doing Flower Fest all month long. So you're going to see all kinds of floral designs. And let's see, I don't know. You know, I'm going to kind of interlock those like that. I like that. And I'm going to put them up on dimensionals. So let's do that. Be a little adventurous here. Anyway, I'm going to pay homage to retro sets as well as current sets, everything with flowers. You know, as we're going into spring, we're planting our gardens, we're planting our flower pots. Mother's Day is coming. There's going to be so many different ways that you're going to be able to use the different techniques and the different sets that I'm going to share with you. So I'm very, very excited about that. And that's all going to start actually, I think it's April 2nd is the first, if that's the Monday. Well, no, what? Monday is the first, I believe. I'm going to be doing a paper pumpkin workshop, and that's first going to be the floral thing that I'm doing. And now on the inside, I'm just going to put a little flower image on the bottom. Okay. So there is one set. Now, if you had the right gems, putting a gem in the center of those would really be pretty. And then another way you can do the inside of this is I had some other scraps and I just stamped two and then I cut one so that it could be set up a little bit. So just another way to finish the inside of the card. So there are 3 different looks to the cards. So easy. This set is so versatile. Let me just double check if I've missed any of your comments. Okay. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, Tracy, TRACI, at plumcrazystamping.com. I am so happy that you were able to join me today, and I'll look forward to talking with you. I believe the next time will be next week. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Know that this stamp set, as I said, is retiring and is the product spotlight through the 31st. The other thing that I didn't mention to you is I am opening the doors to the Plum Fun Stamping Club. And that's where, for one price of $21, you can attend my online class, an online crop, and a card conversation in a private Facebook group. Look for that information here on my Plum Crazy Stamping Facebook page. And this price is the lowest it's going to get. Going forward, it will go up because just the class alone is a $30 value. If you can get it on the early bird, it's $24.95, but you can get the class, a crop, and that card conversation for $21. So even less than the price of just the class. And the other thing that is available in the club is I'm going to be teaching people not just tutorials, but actually how to design cards. It's called the Crazy Card Design System. And I am so excited to share that with you because I hear from so many people that their challenge is how to get started, how to think of an idea, and how to put a card together from beginning to end. And my focus is going to be teaching that in all 3 of those events every month. So don't want you to miss out on this great opportunity. And this is going to be available through March 31st, which is Sunday. And I'm giving that discount to celebrate National Crafting Month. So don't hesitate. I hope you'll end up joining the club, and I can't wait for all the fun that we'll have together. So have a wonderful day and happy stamping. Take care. Bye-bye now.